It's sunny in San Francisco, so come on over. Come on over.
Grab your coat
Come on.
and get your hat. Leave your buggery on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Keep your gait a bit pat, and your troubles with no slow step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street.
Yeah, we got a good show for you today. We got Welcome to Clowntown, which is a fantastic piece by the Clowns, Clowntown. We got Jane Wilson. We got Mel Egypt, great character that Merle played for a long time. And we got Dr. Science, new look.
I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street.
So, I'm not feeling very sunny today. But I have to feel sunny. This is called the sunny side. So, and it's sunny in San Francisco. So what have I got to complain about? Nothing. I got nothing to complain about. And I know how to get onto the sunny side of life is get a joke from the Queen of the World. Okay, Queen, fire away. What kind of markets do dogs avoid? What kind of markets do dogs avoid? I'm not sure. Flea markets. Because they don't like fleas. Dogs really don't like fleas, but they get them all the time. They get them all the time. Yeah, I think they probably do. All right. First video up today is from the Duck's Breath Mystery Theater playlist on Sunnyside YouTube. All the videos that we show here, you can see on Sunnyside YouTube. You can find it by Googling Sunnyside YouTube and Bill Allard or Duck's Breath. Eventually, you'll be able to just go Sunnyside YouTube. It'll just pop up. But we might have to be around a little bit longer than we have been so far. This is from Cable 6, a show that we did 7 half-hour shows at the beginning of our time together, and they're really good. And they should have made us rich and famous, but they didn't.
I'm Mel Egypt. Let's go to the movies.
And the movie is called Halloween 2. Let's roll that clip and see what it's like. Oh, looks like she's in trouble, huh? Let's see. Can we get hospital or something? Got quite a set of lungs for somebody who's crawling.
Go and check all the rooms down there.
He's going to check all the rooms. Oh, he's got a gun.
You stay with me and shut up.
A rude bald guy with a gun. This is scary already. Well, she's keeps saying help. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up there. There you go. And she can walk. She couldn't walk before, but now she can walk pretty good. They always move so slow in these things, you know. They're in a big hurry, but they can't walk. They're just... Ah! Did you see that? It was a big orange guy. So she's got a big orange guy behind her, and in front of her, she's got this rude bald guy with a gun. And she's running. She could barely crawl before, but now she's got the big orange guy behind her. Oh, yeah, she can run real fast now, can't she? Come on, get in there. Open the door. Open the door. Let her in. Oh, wait a minute. She doesn't going to want to go in there because the rude bald guy with the gun's inside. Now she's got this orange guy in front of her, and this weird music's playing. He's probably got a razor. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Cut. That's enough. That's enough of this movie. Halloween 2. Okay. Oh, all right. Halloween 2. Okay, cut. Okay, how's Halloween 2?
Okay, that was Mel Egypt. That was Halloween 2. That was fun. I think he did. I actually think he did some radio bits too. We'll have to look through the archives and see if we can find some of those Mel Egypt radio bits, if they exist. I don't know. Some things now just exist in my brain. Some exist in reality, and some in my brain. So we got interesting little change of pace here. We have Dr. Science question and answers, and we have a playlist. And when I first put it up, I just put up question and answers with the question on the screen and just black. And my granddaughter, Isla, watched it. Yay, go Isla. She said, I want to watch one of your shows. And I said, okay. And she said, we need to see Dr. Science. And I went, oh, yeah. So thanks to Runway Gen 2 text to video, we now have a new visual representation of Dr. Science and his associate, Rodney.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
That's right.
Mr. Gates from Redmond, Washington writes, Dear Dr. Science, why did Silicon Valley become the center of the computer industry?
Contrary to popular belief, it had nothing to do with massive silicon deposits located just south of San Francisco. The huge LCD lake just north of San Jose had something to do with it, although that lake is invisible at the most oblique angles. By the way, blind trout swim in that lake, and I'm told they're quite tasty when poached, although I wouldn't know as I don't eat the flesh of blind animals. No, the computer industry got its start because of the large concentration of nerds who couldn't make it in the San Francisco fern bars. They drifted down towards the comparatively boring Santa Clara Valley in the hopes of having better luck with less competition. Still unlucky at love, they turned their energies towards hacking, and the rest is history.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Willie Atwell from Oshkosh, Wisconsin writes, Dear Dr. Science, recently I was browsing through my local used bookstore and I saw an issue of Popular Science magazine dating from the early 50s. The front cover showed people flying around wearing rocket packs on their backs. Underneath the picture, it said Earth 1990. Well, now it's 1991. Where are the jetpacks?
I have mine. What'd you do with yours? Maybe you weren't paying attention a few years back when Sears put them on sale. 30% off with 4 refill solid fuel boosters, and the afterburners were included. Buy 3, get a 4th for free. Yeah, I bought the whole lab crew their own. We spent a few days doing nothing more than zipping around the parking lot, banging our heads into walls and skinning our knees when it came time to land. So don't criticize progress if you can't take the time to read the ads that come with your local newspaper.
Thank you, Dr. Science. He knows more than you do.
That's right.
Lori Gordon from Windsor, Colorado writes, Dear Dr. Science, what are sperm banks? Do they pay interest?
No, but they do have drive-up windows and self-service teller machines. There are heavy penalties for early withdrawal, so be sure to check the terms of your deposit, as regulations vary from state to state. Many people who are fearful of sperm banks still keep their savings underneath the mattress, but these people are risking genetic damage from theft, fire, and gradual erosion from inflation. Since I'm neither a financial counselor nor a fertility expert, I must advise you to seek the advice of an expert in the field, but let me know how you're doing. Dr. Science cares.
Thank you, Dr. Science.
Oops. There was 3 questions there, and there's only supposed to be 2. That's all part of the magic of ultra low budget broadcast production. Something old, Dr. Science, Dr. Breath Mystery Theater, something new. This is I'm trolling the social media for facts to present in an interesting way, and that's what we got coming up. Let's go check out a fact.
Time is fungible if we all share the clock.
Time is fungible if we all share the clock.
Time is fungible if we all share the clock.
Time is fungible if we all share the
Time
clock.
is fungible if we all share the clock.
Time is fungible if we all share the clock.
Okay. So I have no idea what that means, but I think it's funny. I think it's a funny phrase, and I think it's funnily presented, but I made it, so I like it. Let's College TV. Every Tuesday we have a piece from College TV, which started out as a web serial in Denver, Colorado, and then turned into a collective doing all sorts of projects, including some works with Two-Headed Dogs, Clowntown Clowns. And we're going to show over the weeks that we're here, the 13 weeks, we're going to show all the episodes of this mini playlist. And this is the first one.
Clowntown, become Nova rock into Clowntown. Alltid hotellet i Clowntown. Mycket till liten och stor. Clowntown, mycket donated to Clowntown. Solexen dag over i Clowntown. Ingen gräter idag. Nej. Clowntown, ni kan inte fly från Clowntown. Varit utgången i Clowntown. Det är vårdens gladaste staden. Det är vårdens gladaste staden. Det är vårdens gladaste stad.
Thank you very much, Adolf. Corky, let me ask you a question.
So that was the first episode of this Clowntown. My son Matt and I went down and shot with them for an afternoon. Andy Bailey was doing music and effects while we did it, and it was an improv with them asking each other questions, but of course problematic in the fact that Corky doesn't speak; he just makes noises, and Adolf doesn't speak English. He only speaks in Swedish. So, but that's what comedy is. You take these pieces and you say, okay, these are the parameters. Let's overcome them and we'll find the comedy. And that's what we do. That's what we've been doing all our life. And we just haven't found the right comedy in the right spot and put it in the spot where 3 billion people can see it. All right. Another episode coming up of Jane Wilson. I've never met an actress or a character as interesting as this woman. I hope you agree.
Hi, I'm Jane Wilson, and today I'm going to be giving you some tips about how to make a cleanser for the kitchen out of products that you have just lying around the house. This is half full of water, and I am going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Now make sure it's lemon juice and not lemonade, because it's not a great idea to clean a kitchen with a whole bunch of sugar, right? And then we're going to add a little bit of dishwashing liquid. We put that right on in there. And then we're going to add a little bit of ammonia, which has got a very pungent smell. Do yourself a favor and make sure you're not adding bleach or Comet or anything like that to ammonia, because that can create a little bit of a vapor that goes in the air. And, you know, we found my Aunt Flossie just passed out on the bathroom floor from that vapor. So you don't want that to happen to you. And that is a beautiful homemade cleanser. And normally I scrub things down with this scrubber brush in my kitchen sink. Earl Sr. told me that this year he is going to be buying me one of those electronic scrubber brushes for the kitchen for my birthday present. So that's a fun present for me to have for my birthday. And, you know, I asked Earl Jr. if he'd help me clean the kitchen today, and he told me to die and go to hell. So I guess I'm just going to be doing this all by myself. Spray it down. Spray, spray, spray. And we're just going to kind of let that soak in. And then in a couple minutes, I'll scrub it down and clear it all away with some hot water, and we'll have a nice, shiny kitchen sink. Earl Sr. says that that's the best way to start a day, with a nice, shiny kitchen sink. He encourages me to do that. I'm Jane Wilson, and this has been Cleaning Tips with Jane Wilson.
Okay, that's Jane Wilson. That's a new Dr. Science. That's Mel Egypt. That's Something About Time. We got some clowns. Yeah. Hope to see you tomorrow. Live or after the fact. Anytime after the fact. You can find this show after the fact. 10 years after the fact. Yeah. You can find this show 10 years after the fact. So, but I got a problem now is I don't know how to get this off. I can't turn this broadcast off. You know why? Because the little turn off button was hidden. I just found it. And now I'm going to say goodbye.